talk about reasons why people never reach their full potential. And today we will be talking about the 5 reasons why most people never reach their full potential. You see, what if the biggest obstacle between you and your greatest potential isn't a lack of talent, intelligence or opportunity? What if it's something much deeper? Every person is born with possibilities, dreams, abilities, potential. Yet most people never become the person they are capable of becoming. Not because they can't, but because they don't. Today we will explore 5 powerful reasons why most people never reach their full potential. You see, potential is one of the most valuable things a person can possess. It's the ability of what you could become, the skills you could develop, the life you could build, the impact you could make. But potential means nothing if it remains unused. You see, the world is full of people with incredible abilities who never achieve extraordinary results. Let's explore why. Reason one, fear of failure. One of the biggest reasons people never reach their potential is fear. Not fear of success, but fear of failure. People dream about starting businesses, writing books, changing careers, learning new skills. But then fear appears. What if I fail? What if people laughed at me? What if I'm not good enough? These questions stop countless people before they even begin. See, the strategy is that failure is often the very thing that helps people grow. Every successful people has failed. Many have failed repeatedly. The difference is that they viewed failure as feedback rather than a final verdict. People who reach their potential understand that failure is not the enemy, fear is. Reason two, they choose comfort over growth. Human beings naturally seek comfort. It's easier to stay where things feel safe than familiar. It's easier to watch videos than learn a skill. It's easier to dream than work. It's easier to stay the same than to change. But growth rarely happens inside your comfort zone. Every major achievement requires discomfort. Learning new skill feels awkward. Building discipline feels difficult. Taking risk feels uncomfortable. The people who reach their potential are willing to tolerate temporary discomfort for long-term growth. Most people will not. They choose comfort today and regret it tomorrow. You see, reason three, they lack consistency. Many people believe success comes from motivation, but motivation is you see is unreal what is it called you see, what I'm trying to say is that motivation is unreliable. you know some days you feel inspired, many days you won't. The people who reach their full potentials don't rely on motivation, they rely on consistency. They show up when they feel like it, and when they don't, they continue learning, continue improving, continue working. Small actions repeated over time create extraordinary results. Unfortunately, many people quit too soon. They expect massive progress in a short period. When results don't appear, immediately they lose interest. Potential is not unlocked through occasional effort. It's unlocked through consistent effort. Day after day, month after month, year after year. Reason four, they let other people control their decisions. Many people spend their lives trying to meet the expectation of others. They choose careers based on approval. They avoid opportunities because of criticism. They silence their dream because they are afraid of judgment. The truth is that society will always have opinions. Some people will support you, others won't. If you constantly seek permission from others, you will never fully pursue your own path. People who reach their po ten tial understand something important. You cannot build an extraordinary life while constantly worrying about what everyone thinks. At some point, you must be willing to disappoint others in order to stay true to yourself. Your life belongs to you, not to the crowd. Reason 5, they underestimate their own ability. You see, perhaps the saddest reason people never reach their po ten tial is that they simply don't believe they can't. They underestimate themselves. They focus on weaknesses instead of strength. They compare themselves to others. They convince themselves they are not talented enough, smart enough, or capable enough. Meanwhile, years pass, opportunities disappears, dreams remain unfinished. The reality is that most people are capable of far more than they imagine. You see, history is filled with ordinary individuals who achieve extraordinary things, but because they were born special, or not because they were born special, but because they believe growth was possible. Po ten tial isn't fixed. You see, it expands when challenged. The moment you stop limiting yourself is often the moment your growth begins. You see, the cost of reaching your po ten tial. Imagine reaching the end of your life and realizing you never truly tried. You never took the risk. You never pursued the dream. Never discovered what you were capable of becoming. That's the real tragedy. Not failure, not mistakes, not unrealized po ten tial. The pain of discipline may last a moment. The pain of regret can last a lifetime. You see, let me tell you how to reach your po ten tial. If you want to unlock your po ten tial, start with these simple principles. Face your fears instead of avoiding them. Choose growth over comfort. Be consis ten t even when motivation disappears. Stop living for other people's approval. Believe that improvement is possible. You don't need to be perfect. You don't need to have everything figured out. You simply need to take the next step, then the next, and the next. What we are saying in conclusion is most people never reach their po ten tial because they allow fear, comfort, inconsis ten cy, social pressure, and self-doubt to control their lives. But you don't have to be one of them. Your future is not determined by your talent. It's determined by the choice you make every day. The person you could become is waiting, you know, is waiting on the other side of courage, discipline, and persistence. The question is, will you spend your life wondering what was possible, or will you discover it for yourself? Because your po ten tial means nothing unless you choose to use it. And it will be of your best interest for you to start utilizing your po ten tials. It's deep reasons here, and we are out.